From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
To throw, here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the Bengals' 8-yard line.
And this one complete again to Mims. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 MT. Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshibas, 70 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. He'll get this to about the 38. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Nix to the air. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Broncos.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now it's Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Here's Nix once more. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Now the point after try for Santos. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Santos set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Gets this one quickly out wide. And he'll get nothing out of that one. When you look at this Bronco defense, they enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
On 2.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bates. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
On 1, ready? 11. Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing Nix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
11. Let's get set.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, can. Stop.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
To throw is Nix. got his man in stride, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll look to throw now on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Intended for number 17. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Here's second and 10. Nix to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Working out of the gun is Nix. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11, 11. 180, 12, 12, 12. Stop.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 60 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Bates. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play. And now third down and 6 to go.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Picked up by Jordan Battle. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. McPherson now for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're in a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sand. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Nix. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Toss to Harvey, running right.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
First down, Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Nix.
A short throw to Ingram.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down.
Nix going to give to Harvey.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins, 65 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey.
And not a whole lot doing there is he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll look to set up his blockers. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Flushed out right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Looking deep here for Chase.
Connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
They run straight.
And a loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point. As guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Again, it's Harvey.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and some things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
70, Hawk 70.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On the set.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Bronco 80. Get up.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Once more with Harvey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fielded at about the 28. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we've reached Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more
down the numbers? There he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second down and 4. And here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And as this defense walks off the field, they